Hey everybody, KillerNacho here again, and today's question today is what is your favorite potato chip? Or what is your favorite kind of potato chips? Mine is salt and vinegar, and not a lot of people like it. You have to have some distinct set of taste buds in order to like them, but I do, and my question of the day is what's yours? And here's the skit. Oh, poor Reese. Anyway, here's the battle with Damien, and he's from the Serebii chat room. And we just have a pretty nice battle here. I lead with an Ambipom, he leads with a Skarmory. And I'm going to try to fake out and run away, and that's not going to do a whole lot to Skarmory because of his amazing defenses. I probably just should have went for the U-turn right away, or even just the switch out. But now I go into Spirit Tome, and he sets up the Stealth Rocks, and that's whatever. I knew he was going to get up the Stealth Rocks, and that kind of sucks. And this is my wall Spirit Tome, so I'm going to use Will-O-Wisp to burn it. And after he has a Will-O-Wisp, he's not going to be doing a whole lot of damage with Brave Bird, and that's pretty cool. And right now I decided to go out into Torterra. And Torterra is weak against flying, but after the burn, and Torterra's pretty good defenses, he's not going to take too much from it. And I just want to set up the Stealth Rocks of my own, because Stealth Rocks is just good like that. So I set up the Stealth Rocks, he Brave Birds for minuscule damage. And I'm just going to put the Leech Seed on him now, because I'm just going to wall out the Skarmory if he decides to keep it in. And that's what I decided to do. He Brave Birds again, and that doesn't do a whole lot again. And I set up the Leech Seed, and that's pretty cool. Now, I was thinking about switching out here, but I decided to go for the Earthquake because I think he's going to Roost, and that turns out to be an amazing prediction for me because he does go for the Roost, and that was just a great prediction on my part. Like, I was half expecting it not to work, but it was still nice that it did, and he was pretty surprised that I predicted that, I guess. So that's pretty cool. And I accidentally hit my camera there, so it's going to go all wiggly. And Skarmory's almost dead, and I predict he's just going to go for another Brave Bird. So I just go into someone who can take the Brave Bird, and the burn will finish it off. And I go into Empoleon, because he can take the Brave Bird pretty nicely. And he does. And after the Leech Seed and the burn, that's a dead Skarmory. And that's nice. So he goes into a Gliscor, and normally I can take a Gliscor hit, but I guess this isn't a physical wall Gliscor. This is one of those, like probably Swords Dance attacker Gliscors, because he actually KOs my Empoleon in one hit, and I was actually really surprised. Because like I said, I've taken wall Gliscor Earthquakes with my Empoleon in the past. So I go into Ambipom. I'm just going to do what Ambipom always does, and that's flinch and run. And he goes into a Jirachi, and the flinch isn't going to do that much, but the U-turn will still do something because it's neutral against Jirachi. And I get it to a little above half, and he's going to get a Calm Mind up as I go into Torterra. And I'm expecting kind of a switch here into Gliscor, but I just don't want to risk it, and I decided to go for the Earthquake. And it's good that I didn't risk it because he doesn't switch out, and I am able to kill the Jirachi with Earthquake, and that's pretty nice. So he's thinking about what he wants to go into here, and he sends out a Rhyperior, and I have Wood Hammer. So Wood Hammer can do a lot of damage to Rhyperior, obviously, and he's going to go for the Fire Punch, which I didn't expect him to have, and he hits me down to 12. And that's pretty nice that it didn't kill me because I'm going to go with the Wood Hammer. And I died of the recoil, but that's okay because Torterra just took out like 2 Pokemon, and that's pretty cool. So I go back into Ambipom because Ambipom is a good switch in, and he goes back into Gliscor. And he doesn't really have anything to take the Fake Out anymore, so eventually he decides to stay in and take my Fake Out. And because of the crit, he doesn't take that too well, and that crit really really hurt because it took a nice chunk out of Gliscor. And I'm going to go with the U-turn, and obviously that's not going to do a whole lot. And I'm going to go into Togekiss predicting the Earthquake, and he does use the Earthquake, and that's pretty nice because Togekiss just dodges it. And that's pretty cool. So I'm going to go with the Air Slash because I don't think he can kill me in one hit with Ice Fang. But he actually goes for the Swords Dance. I don't really know what he was predicting there. But in any regards, he uses the Swords Dance, I use the Air Slash, and that's a dead Gliscor. So he goes into Tyranitar. And I'm going to brick the Stone Edge and go into Spiritomb. I really thought Spiritomb could take a Stone Edge, but he doesn't, and Spiritomb goes down to the Stone Edge, and that's rather sad. And I go into Machamp because I think Machamp can pretty much take anything that the Tyranitar can throw at me. And he just goes for the Stone Edge, I guess, for the stab. And that doesn't do a whole lot to Machamp, and I'm just going to Dynamic Punch. And that's pretty much game for me, because his last Pokemon is a gay, homosexual Blissey, and Blissey is weak to fighting attacks and, well, physical attacks in general. So here comes the homosexual Blissey, and it goes down. And that's a good game, Damien. I hope to battle again soon. And make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe, guys, and make sure you answer the question of the day. And just good game. Bye.